She's watching you. Don't let her silence fool you. Don't be tricked by the lack of messages, the absence of likes, the quiet unfollows. She's still watching. She might not speak, but she sees. She notices. She's scanning your stories, scrolling your feed, measuring your silence, wondering if you'll break first. And you're tempted. You want to reach out. Just one message, right? One text to check in. One message to see if she still cares. But let me warn you, one message is all it takes to ruin everything. Everything you've built. Every inch of your power. Every ounce of your silence. Gone. That one message tells her, you're still chasing. You're still hooked. You're still hers. And just like that, she wins. Here's what you need to understand. When a woman walks away, whether it was a breakup, a cold ghosting, or a slow fade, she's not just leaving your life. She's creating space. Space to see what you'll do. Will you fill the silence with begging, with anger, with weak attempts to pull her back in? Or will you do what almost no man does and say nothing? Because silence to a woman is louder than any argument. Silence is power, and it's terrifying because it means you've detached. And in today's world, emotional detachment is rare. So when a man masters it, he becomes unforgettable. She might be gone, but trust me, she didn't forget you. She remembers the way you made her feel, the power you once had, the energy you gave freely. She's watching to see if you miss her. If you post something that looks like a breadcrumb, if your confidence is still dependent on her attention. Women don't forget men who once had emotional power over them. They check in silence. But if she still sees emotion in your posts, pain in your captions, neediness in your energy, she knows you're not healed. She knows she still controls the game. And worst of all, she knows she can come back whenever she wants. Section 3, the masculine frame in silence. Now ask yourself, who are you without her? If the answer is confused, broken, lost, you're not ready to reach out. Because real men don't beg for attention. They build in silence. Let her wonder. Why hasn't he called? Why hasn't he posted anything? Did he move on? Or is he becoming someone I can't reach anymore? That last thought is the most dangerous to her ego. When a man grows in silence, without performance or attention seeking, he becomes a mystery. And mystery is magnetic. She's watching you, but she has no access to you. That's powerful. Here's what happens when you don't chase. At first, she thinks it's just ego. She thinks you'll come around. Then weeks pass, and she realizes you're serious. You're really gone. You're not pretending. You're not playing games. Now she starts feeling something she never expected. Regret. Not because she misses the old version of you, but because you evolved into something she never thought you'd become. Disciplined, detached, stoic. You're not flexing online. You're not posting rebounds. You're not trying to make her jealous. You're simply building, quietly. And that silence, it echoes louder than any words you could have said. This is your time. No distractions, no weakness, no reaching out. You need to build a new body, a new mind, a new way of thinking. Replace your morning overthinking with cold showers, books, lifting heavy weights, learning high-income skills. Replace your nighttime anxiety with journaling, meditation, long walks without music. You need to become the man you would have been if you had never met her. You owe that to yourself, not because she left, but because you finally realized she was never the destination. She was the detour, the distraction, the test, and now you're passing that test in silence. She's still watching. That's fine. Let her. Let her see the glow up, the new frame, the sharper jawline, the colder stare. Let her feel the distance. Let her notice your silence. Let her question the power she used to have. Because what really haunts a woman is not a man who screams or begs or rages, but the man who simply stopped speaking. Closing, the final word of the Stoic man. Do not reach out. Not today. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Because every time you feel that urge, that pulse in your chest, that voice in your head telling you, just check on her, just say something. That is your weakness begging to survive. And every time you resist it, you kill the old version of yourself. The version who was desperate. The version who made excuses. The version who placed his identity in the hands of someone who could walk away without hesitation. You see, you weren't really trying to get her back. You were trying to get your self-worth back, your identity, your power, your control over your emotions. But that doesn't come from her reply. It comes from your ability to walk away and never need a response. You want peace. Stop chasing closure. Stop writing paragraphs that never get answered. Stop rereading messages from someone who has already moved on emotionally. You want strength. Sit with your pain. Walk through it like a warrior. Let the world watch you bleed, but never hear you scream. And let her watch. Let her keep watching your stories, your life, your silence. She'll look for signs of the man she left behind. But that man, he's gone. You buried him beneath your discipline, beneath the pain, beneath every silent morning. You got up when your heart was heavy, but your purpose was heavier. She will wonder, why hasn't he reached out? Does he miss me? Has he replaced me? Was I even that important to him? And none of those questions will ever be answered. Not by words. Not by a text. Not by a phone call. Only by your silence, your distance, your growth. And one day, she'll hear your name, see your face, cross your path, and it'll hit her like a wave. You're not the same. You're colder, quieter, more focused, more powerful, not bitter, just untouchable. She'll realize she didn't just lose you. She lost the only version of you that ever would have tolerated the way she left. So no, don't reach out, because silence is your strength, and mystery is your revenge. You don't need her closure. You don't need her validation. You don't need her back. You just need to keep going. You are not healing for her. You are healing for every version of you that cried quietly, that begged silently, that waited for a message that never came. That man deserves better, and you're becoming him now. So let her watch. Let her overthink. Let her talk to her friends about you. Let her wonder why you disappeared. Let her regret. Let her fantasize. Let her finally see you as the man she never believed you could become. Because while she was moving on, you were leveling up. You are not lost. You are not weak. You are not broken. You are being forged, molded, sharpened. This is the making of a man who doesn't chase, doesn't beg, doesn't flinch at silence. This is the rebirth of a man who chose himself, and that will echo louder than anything you ever could have said to her. So no, do not reach out. Not because you hate her, but because you finally love yourself enough to let her go. And if she's watching, good. Make it worth watching. If this message hit home, if you're done chasing and ready to build in silence, subscribe for more Stoic mindset, masculine transformation, and cold truth. Like this video if you felt it. Comment below, I don't chase, I build. Let's flood the comments with power. Stay silent. Stay sharp. Stay stoic.